So here we are at the Tskuba circuit, which is a Japanese circuit, mainly used for motorbike racing, I believe. It's 1.2 miles, 2 kilometres long, and it's just really tight and twisty. Quite a slow circuit, but I absolutely adore this circuit, and I test all my cars at this circuit as well. I'm going to go on board in a bit, as normal, just so I can help any new guys to VR Room who are unsure of lines or setups or anything like that. You want short gear ratios here really, because there's not a lot of straights, so you want to be making sure you're maxing out 5th gear or the maximum gear for whatever type of car you're driving. There's a lot of on-camber corners, there's some blind corners, but it's very short, so any racing here is quite intense. People don't have a chance to get away really because of how short it is and how intense it is. Another interesting fact about this circuit is it was built in 1966, I believe, to attract people to motorsport. So it's quite an old circuit as well, so there's a lot of history here, but mainly it's been for biking events. Now there is a section of the circuit that's closed off, which they use for bikes, and it's like a little extra chicane just after the Dunlop Bridge. I'll point that out to you in a moment as we go around. But yeah, it's a good technical little circuit and you can get a really good flow. Now interestingly enough, on the right there you'll see the pit entrance. If you're in an event and you need to pit here, you must make sure that you go in nice and early and nice and slow, otherwise you get spat back out again and you're unable to make your pit stop. I made that mistake the first time I was here, so do be careful with that. This is probably my favourite corner coming up here, which is it's on camber and you can just hit the inside. You can see how it's cambered up, so there's tons of grip, particularly on exit. You can put your foot down nice and early. Now as I go under this Dunlop Bridge, if you look to the right you might see the little section there, and you might see behind me now the section what they use for the bike racing there. It's like a little extra chicane up at the top. Now we don't use that, but it's just an interesting fact for everyone. Now I'll put us on board, because I only did 3 laps here on this particular instance. So we're going to go up to 5th gear. This is the last corner, and you just need to brake a very tiny bit and knock it down 1 gear. Use engine braking, steer into the right, keeping it close to the apex, and when you see the rumble strip on the left, start accelerating and take that rumble strip. Now this is a blind entry corner, you've got to brake before you get to the top of the hill. It's a hairpin right, and as you can hear there, what I've used is engine braking. I've gone down to 3rd gear, and then you punch it as early as you can to get maximum drive down here. Go straight between all these. On the 2nd apex, start braking for the hairpin, keeping it nice and tight to the lovely on-camber corner. Be patient here when you accelerate, because the car can drift away. Little lift off here and drift round the corner, and then back on the power, but again be patient. Keep nice and tight to the left, otherwise you'll drift wide onto the grass. And brake nice and early now, and then steer in now to clip the apex. That's another on-camber corner, so there's plenty of grip as you accelerate down the back straight. The pits are on the right here. We're going to go up into 5th gear, and again, just like before, a little lift and a down change. A little bit of brake. Hug the inside of the track. Be patient, be patient, be patient, and now you can put your foot down. So it's over with very quickly as well. You know, lap times here are about a minute or just over a minute. But it's an extremely fun little circuit, and I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourite. So I'm looking forward. We've got 2 races here on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, it's all good. Thanks for watching.